let the social media get to their head. And you got a bunch of followers, but you don't really got nobody following you. And then the people that's actually following you, are you really leading them to the right direction? In my recent song I just dropped, I said, doing right by everybody. That's my weapon. Like, it don't matter what religion you are, it don't matter what you believe, how you feel about me, I'ma just do right by you. Do the real work, which is helping people, saving lives, changing the mentality of our youth. And if you're not about that, you ain't doing no real work. So sometimes I got survivor's guilt because I'm like, man, I'm starting to turn myself to the right path. I want others to turn themselves to that too. Your voice is that flashlight, bro, so that you can see it for what it is.
Where we at?
Black on, whatever.
Your clean jacket didn't come back.
They ain't come back yet?
So what does Chicago mean for the black man?
It's the headquarters for the black man, bro. Everything gotta come through us. No matter where you from. You gotta come through Chicago. After we say all that, I'm from the Rock. The black man is God, bro. Ain't nothing else to say. That's why he like, man, ain't you Young Will?
Look! This is the eye of the trenches!
My soul make my star shine like cosmos. I'm in Chicago. When you hear, it's either duplex or condo. I praise Allah, cause what do I know? And I be in the streets like the potholes. I be where they scared to show their eyes though. I just left the A without my chauffeur and told Stir I had a talk with Uncle Nearest. You don't know her. I told Johnny, I'ma get you your own shop. He said, I know, boy, you from the Rock. On my block, the unity is all the trenches. Yeah, and they can see my wealth accumulating, and they can sense it. But I never lead a mission. I punch the clock all day and then I hit the streets. I really practice what I preach. And I'm really living my life on these beats. That's me.
Okay. You gonna keep going?
Nah, we good.
I got the two shirts.
Alright.
You want to take the two shirts? Jack will be up for my own. You know, just get it going.
Okay, let me see the, I'll take the jacket for you.
Okay.
I mean the shirts. I'll take the shirts.
Yeah, the shirts, right.
How you feeling, sister?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm
What's
great.
that?
We doing a little vlog and music video today.
How long y'all been running this black owned business?
Not 40 years.
40 years in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Did you?
Yeah, I've been coming here ever since I got this guy.
Oh, okay. All right. Take care.
You have a blessed day, sister. What'd you say, brother?
Like, supporting the black owned business is that simple. Like, if it's something that you already do, like if you already know that you gonna go to the cleaners, just find a black owned cleaners. You know, it's that simple. You don't gotta force it to support a black owned business. Just the stuff that you already do. Find a black person or a black owned business that sell the same things you already gonna buy.
Facts. Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
So is it a big difference between Chicago and Rockford?
It's definitely a big difference. You know, Chicago is, that's the head, you know, that's the head of Illinois. When people say you from Illinois, they say you from Chicago.
Facts.
You know, they don't really know, when you go outside of Illinois, they don't really know too many other cities other than Chicago. So everybody gotta understand that. But Rockford really, it's his own character, you know.
Yeah.
I say we love cuz, you know.
You say love cuz?
We like love cuz to Chicago.
For sure.
We our own character though.
Is that north or south?
It's north. We almost near Wisconsin.
Oh, dang.
So we almost near Wisconsin, bro.
Oh, wow.
But thing about Rockford, bro, is we got a lot of pride, bro. You know, anybody from the Rock, they gonna say, you know, they from the Rock, you know.
100%.
I'm almost saying it in every song I got.
That you from the Rock?
From the Rock. Almost every song I got.
What's the bar you got about the Rock, man?
Man, I said I moved from the Rock like erosion. You know, erosion is like, you know, when the water pushes.
Yeah, for sure.
From the Rock, so.
You say you moved from the Rock like erosion, though.
No doubt about it, bro.
Right way. So break down what we shooting today and why you chose the specific locations, bro.
Say less, bro. So we shooting Impact today. It was just me thinking about all the people that really let the social media get to their head. And you got a bunch of followers, but you don't really got nobody following you. And then the people that's actually following you, are you really leading them to the right direction? So I named the song Impact. I got a couple bars in there about, you know, just what it means to be a leader and, you know, and the beauty of being a follower. Because there's really beauty in being a follower if you're following the right person.
Facts.
Stole the ideas that created people. When you control the land, you creating people. You a slave and you like, but I ain't be true.
My soul make my star shine like cosmos. I'm in Chicago. When you hear, it's either duplex or condo. I praise Allah, cause what do I know? And I be in the streets like the potholes. I be where they scared to show their eyes though. I just left the A without my chauffeur and told Stir I had a talk with Uncle Nearest. You don't know her. I told Johnny I'ma get you your own shop. He said, I know, boy, you from the rock. On my block, the unity is all the trenches. Yeah, and they can see my wealth accumulating, and they can sense it. But I never lead a mission. I punch the clock all day and then I hit the streets. I really practice what I preach, and I'm really living my life on these beats. That's me.
Okay. You gonna keep going?
Nah, we good.
Survivor's guilt, Novocaine, I don't feel. What if being lazy gave me a thrill? And working for the white man was how I feel. What if a man was God and he came with silk? What if the UFOs was really black people? And they ain't after us, they after bad people. Survivor's guilt, Novocaine, I don't feel. What if being lazy gave me a thrill? And working for the white man was how I feel.
Staring at a chandelier ceiling. I listen to my mentor at the crap table, spending 100,000 on the dealings. And I probably never know that feeling. I'll probably never be as rich as he. He always tell me that his life is built off the work that we never see. And for some reason that just speaks to me. 3 a.m. I'm up and rolling. I got the coffee on hot, Colombian getting roasted. The things you see and listen to will make your mind. And I'm just happy that you gave this song some time. Well, we done.
Only ideas that creating people. When you control the mind, you creating people. You a slave and you like shit, well I ain't be true. It ain't need to.
What scenery you like better? This one, this one. Survivor's guilt, Novocaine, I don't feel. What if being lazy gave me a thrill? And working for the white man was how I feel. What if a man was God and he came with silk? What if the UFOs was really black people? They after bad people. Yeah, you only gonna get this by just freelance.
Facts.
You can't just say
What'd you say?
You only gonna get this by just freelancing, saying you're gonna figure it out when you get down there.
Facts. Running gun style.
Sometimes you just gotta make it happen, bro. You don't know, but you know it's gonna get done.
100%. So what is survivor's guilt?
So survivor's guilt is a lot of times, you know, people that made it out of the war zone or the battlefield that they in, and just life in general, you know. They feel survivor's guilt because other people didn't get the same chance to make it out. Now, from my perspective, when I said this bar, I was thinking about the people's mindset, you know, because a lot of times people talk about people that died and didn't get a chance to make it out. I'm talking about the fact that me, I grew into consciousness and righteousness and striving to be righteous. I ain't there yet, but I'm striving. And I want others that's in a dead state mindset, you know, their mindset is there. I want them to get that opportunity to strive to be righteous. So sometimes I got survivor's guilt because I'm like, man, I'm starting to turn myself to Allah and turn myself to the right path, I want others to turn themselves to that too, you know?
100%.
And I don't never want to get that Novocaine feel where, you know, I stop feeling for the people that's not righteous.
Facts. So when you get that Novocaine feeling and stop feeling for the people that's not righteous, is that kind of like vanity, as you would say?
Nah, I don't know if it's vanity or not. I'm not qualified to determine that.
Okay, I like that answer, bro.
I'm not qualified for that. But at the same time, I always say you never know when somebody gonna turn the corner. You know? And the best religion is just doing right and doing unto others as you want done to yourself. So I just like to just say be a good person. That's why in my recent song I just dropped, I said doing right by everybody. That's my weapon. Like, it don't matter what religion you are, it don't matter what you believe, how you feel about me, I'm gonna just do right by you, regardless.
That's real. Absolutely. You say what? Chicago.
That's on some J Electronics. You be saying Chicago.
Shout out Jay.
Shout out to man, the black man is God, bro. Ain't nothing else to say. That's why he like, man, ain't you Young Will? That was fire. The eye of the dream.
So your artist name CG Meezy?
About to change it.
Again?
Yeah, I'm about to change it.
To what? Well, that's disclosed right now.
About to change it to Meezy to SIFU. You know, I was just talking about that righteousness standpoint.
Yeah.
When I made CG stood for conquering greatness. It stood for conquering greatness, but it also stood for chopper game, you know? And it was a period in time where I just stopped rapping for a little while just to work on, you know, just studying and just trying to be a better person, bro. And when I did that, bro, GC was talking to me. He was like, man, you ain't gonna drop no music, you done?
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I'm working on myself, bro. Just trying to get better at a couple of things. And when I came back out with my music, I never changed my name. You know what I'm saying? So even in the nation, bro, when you come in and you accept the teachings, you either get an X or you get the name changed, you know? Unless you already got a righteous name. And my rap name, I ain't feel like CG Meezy was a righteous name, so either I'm gonna put the X on there or I'm gonna put something righteous on there.
100%.
So that's why I'm changing it to Meezy to SIFU. So.
Absolutely.
Novocaine, I don't feel. I want to go right there, and you right here.
Alright, bet.
And then, like, you know how it just keep popping up?
Yeah.
Like that.
Alright, bet.
Survivor's guilt, Novocaine, I don't feel. What if being lazy gave me a thrill? And working for the white man was how I feel. What if a man was God and he came with silk? What if the UFOs was really black people? And they ain't after us, they after bad people.
Survivor's guilt, Novocaine, I don't feel. And what if being lazy gave me a thrill? And working for the white man was how I built. What if a man was God and he came with silk? What if the UFOs is really black people? And they ain't after us, they after bad people. I met Wallow in Miami, he inspires me. I seen Freddie in the gym, he said he proud of me. I ain't too cold to have mentors. I ain't too old to have role models. It's more than life than those follows. But the impact is always in those who follow. And I make short films with no ending. Like slaves underwater, I was waiting like suspension. I stayed underwater, you could see my skin dented. I'm melanated, carbonated, I'm a different people. You know I'm an MC squared, I am not your equal. Rap should teach you, stole the ideas, they created people. When you control the mind, you creating people. You a slave, you like, well they ain't beat you, yeah they ain't need to. It's where it all starts. That's why I take them to the top and I go like, survivor's guilt, Novocaine, I don't feel.
So what does Chicago mean for the black man?
Man, Detroit is Mecca, and Chicago is Medina, man. It's the headquarters for the black man, bro. Everything gotta come through us, no matter where you from. You gotta come through Chicago.
In that order. And that's
I'm from the Rock.
Oh, yeah, I knew you was gonna do it.
Let's get that straight. After we say all that, I'm from the Rock. I promise you that.
In that order, man. Any last words?
It's really, I just really want to let people know, man. The music is nothing but a tool. The music is nothing but a tool. And that's why in this song, I'm trying to let people know, don't let the followers get to your head. Let the impact get to your head. Do some work out here. Do the real work, which is helping people, saving lives, changing the mentality of our youth. And if you're not about that, you ain't doing no real work or it ain't really impactful.
100%.
You gotta make a positive impact on the people, bro. That's what we about.
Absolutely. So, what's the most positive bar you could give somebody right now?
Positive bar?
Yeah.
The black man is God. I'm not gonna sit here and make it complicated.
Okay.
You know, just let them know, you know, be yourself. Accept your own and be yourself. You got a voice of light. You know, that light, bro, that light is attractive, bro. Anything that's in the darkness, once you turn the light on, it's no longer there. You see exactly, you see it, you see it for what exactly.
Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying.
You see it for what it is, bro.
So you saying that microphone can be like a light, a flashlight.
Right. Your voice is that flashlight, bro, so that you can see it for what it is.
In that order.
Not about it.
And who you shooting with, man?
Man, we with the eye of the trenches. You know what time it is.
Yes, sir. Big unity, you hear me? What you say, sister? Yes, indeed.
Black women, you see how we rock, bro.
Yeah.
Anytime we done crossed a black woman, they just rooting for us. They don't even know what we
100%.
doing. They just happy that we doing it. Name is Yamir. Are you an investor? Okay. Nice to meet you. No doubt. That's a good thing to do. You know, you always want to introduce yourself, especially when you in a big city, because you never know who you could be talking to. Sometimes you gotta think. A lot of us growing up, if you bad, if you just, you know, always been adventurous, y'all go to the mall, 16 years old, talking to girls, you ain't afraid of no rejection. But then you get out here in the business world, and you get afraid of rejection. You get afraid to introduce yourself, find out what somebody do. No matter where I'm at, any room I'm in, I'm introducing myself, I'm seeing who are the main factors, what do everybody do. Even if you ain't a main factor, you could be a mechanic. You're useful to me. You know?
100%.
It don't matter what you do it. I gotta find the value out of it. So that's something that I always tell others to do, bro, because any room I walk into, I wanna know, what do y'all do, and how can I help y'all, and how can y'all help me?
In that order, for real.
No doubt about it.
Look! This is the eye of the trenches!